in the great wide world there is an enchanting valley, guarded by mountains around it, guarded by crowds of stars. In the 1920s, Mr. Antonín Horák, the sales manager, gardener and photographer of the Vaněk company of Chrudim, visited Bystrice pod Hostinem, the land described by the poet Táborský. He liked the area so much that he bought his first field here from a Bystrica noble family of Loudon, built a house, and in 1926 he took out a business license as a self-employed gardener. This was the foundation of the subsequently famous Antonín Horák Horticultural Nursery. From the very beginning, Antonín Horák had numerous problems to face. The worst of them was the death of his first wife Julia, who left him with 2 children. Despite this, he worked hard, and together with his second wife Kristina, daughter of the Dřevohostice chateau gardener Vichlenda, and 3 children after the birth of his youngest son Květoslav, he developed their ornamental plant nursery to the size and scale of production that deserve admiration even now. The incredible diligence and perseverance of the founders is documented in these original pictures, often in color, and also by the fact that in 1930, only 4 years after starting the business, there were more than 500 species and cultivars on offer, and in 1940 this figure had more than doubled. Antonín Horák never studied at university, but with his natural intelligence and outstanding practical knowledge, he managed, even then, to trade with Holland, Belgium and France. He was a capable manager of a team of employees who were considered members of the family, and he set a hard-working example for his children, seen in these pictures. Today, as ever, sales are of prime importance to the company, as they were before the Second World War. The season then began at Horák's when the postman arrived, which was followed by sorting of orders, preparation of goods, packing, marking, and delivering the plants to the customer. It all may have been a little simpler in those days. Everything was done in its own time. It was none other than Mr. Antonín Horák who, with his company, laid the foundations of horticulture in the Bystrica region. These pictures illustrate the very beginning of a small arboretum that Mr. Horák founded around his house. It has been considerably extended since then. Bringing memories out of catalogues from those times, we can only quietly admire all that the people managed to do. Under communism, the Horak family could only dream of what this young team, perfectly trained by Antonín, might manage. Unfortunately, after 1948, hard times came to the nursery. The range of plants dropped to approximately 15% of the original pre-war level. In 1965, Antonín died, with the unhappy thought of his nursery being nearly ruined. A sparkle of hope appeared at the end of the 1970s, with the return of the founder's youngest son, Květoslav Horak, from university studies and 10 years of practical experience. Along with his brother and sister, he brought the Bystrica Ornamental Nursery back to life, though unfortunately under the flag of the State Agricultural Collective. However, he never gave up, and together with his mother Kristina and sister Libuše, they extended the family collection of plants around their house and the house itself, and ran the business within the limitations of communism. We can say without any exaggeration that private trade blossomed on that little patch of land throughout the period of communism, and numerous people, both experts and laymen, appreciated it at that time and still do to this day. After 1989, Květoslav Horak privatized the Bystrica Ornamental Plant Nursery and combined it with his half of the restituted family properties. From that time, the Horak house business has continued to finance the further development of Květoslav Horak's company, loaded with the burden of payment of privatization installments since the first day of its existence. The nursery founder's garden has grown to its present size and beauty thanks to Libuše Horáková and Květoslav Horak, the present owner of the company. We would like to acquaint you with the magical changes of the year in these scenes.